Okay, the grab. Sometimes you just need to get their attention. This move is about as low level as you're ever going to need to go. You're going to use this when they're not full on attacking you, but they're in your space, they're bothering you, and you just need to change the way that they're thinking. And you can try this right now as I walk you through it. Hold your hand like you're about to shake someone's hand. Put it against your belly. Now press in and roll your fingers, but instead of your fingers rolling in toward your palm, move your palm toward your fingers, okay? So watch how my fingers curl and my palm slides in, and I'm actually gathering up some skin here. And notice the thumb doesn't really do anything. Now, I squeeze really, really hard, and I twist. Simple as that. Hand on your belly, curl your fingers, sliding your palm toward your fingers. Feel yourself grabbing up some skin and just kind of rolling it in. Squeeze real tight and twist. Let's do it again. And what we'll try to do is make it a little bit more effective. I can lay my hand, it's like heavy hands, like my hand's falling onto a table. It's going to fall in there. And then as I curl my fingers, I'm going to wiggle my hand a little bit. It just helps you get a little bit more skin. And then again, squeezing really, really tight and twist. So have you ever had a friend sneak up behind you and they pinch you right here? Yeah, that's where this comes from. Now, we grew up calling it a snake bite, but maybe you had a different name. Now, here are your target zones. Along the midline of the neck, back of the arm for sure, along the midline of the side of the body from armpit to hip, and along the inside midline of the leg from groin to knee. And of course, the groin is always a great target. And we're going to talk more about the groin soon. When you are practicing this, keep these following things in mind. First, it is a low-level technique. So that means it's not going to work so well on some people. No worries. We know it's low level. If it doesn't work, we can move up to something a little more aggressive. Now, this is also really great for security guards where you don't want to put the other person on the ground, but instead you want to guide them into another room, let's say. Now, one reason why it may not work might also be because we tend to err too far forward. We want the midline. So try repositioning your hand a little far to the rear. And another reason, again, this is all low level. So, it might not matter too much, but a lot of us, when we go to pinch, we just use the first two fingers, okay? And that's not as effective. We really want to get all the fingers involved. Hey, your little finger might be tiny, but when you twist, oh yeah, that adds a lot more torque. And if you have nails, use them. Go gentle while you're practicing, but on the street, absolutely use them. This move does tend to leave bruises, so go gentle. And you can grab with one hand or two hands. It doesn't matter. You can switch it up. If you are doing that, opposite sides of the body works better, and one hand high and one hand low adds even more effectiveness. What's going on here is we are overloading the nervous system, the nerves on the skin. This is all about pain. Here's some B-roll. That's Emily and me playing around, just showing how it works in different scenarios. See, it's not about force. We never want to try to be stronger than our opponent. Let pain move them. Here, Brandon is walking around me. He's trying with the different zones. We'll be working on this in some future videos coming up really soon. The idea is you get used to finding the zones from different angles as you're moving around. Sometimes you're reaching up, sometimes you're reaching around, sometimes down. And that means you may have to work around, say, someone's arms, or as you're stepping, try not to trip on their legs or their feet. And this is how you get comfortable staying close and moving and find the different zones. Now, this is all just a preview. We're going to be practicing this for real in some upcoming videos very shortly. Okay, you're doing great. I love that you've made it this far. Let's keep going.